Hey everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, sun's out. I'm glowing. It's nice out here, but yeah, it's not hot enough for me to take my sweater off, but I'm out here getting some sun. Been trying to get like 20 minutes a day, but yeah, so today video is about, well, I'm just giving you some tips on how to protect your hair during spring season. Winter is out the window and spring has arrived, and all my Aries babies, hello, it's our season. We're the first in the zodiac, so we're number one in everything. Anyways, I'll go on.
2,000 years later.
We know that during the winter the weather is a lot colder, it's harsher, the wind is harsher, so protective hairstyles, and you want to apply heavier creams, butters, oils on your hair to help protect it. But during springtime, where the weather can be warmer and your hair is exposed to the sun a lot more, and it's a lot drier, and it's humidity, your hair care routine has to change, and you should wear less protective hairstyles. So if you wore a lot of protective hairstyles in the winter, I'm sorry baby, it's time to switch it up, okay? And just let your hair breathe during this lovely spring season. Let your hair breathe a lot more. So I only have five tips for you that will help you protect your hair during the springtime. So the first tip number one, numero uno, is what I told you already. It's time for you to switch up your hair care routine, okay? I already mentioned that heavy creams and oils and butters and even tucking your ends away due to protective hairstyles is no more. Time to throw that away. So because the harsh wind, the cold air is not necessary anymore during springtime. Of course, as you hear, the birds are chirping, the sun is out, the weather is warmer, it's more humid, it's drier. Also, that protective hairstyles are not necessarily needed, and that this is a great opportunity for you to let your hair out, let it breathe, and just rock your natural hair. Let it out, show everyone what you were born with. Be free. So free up your natural hair. Also, it's best to use light oils, light cream, light moisturizer during the spring season. Some light oils would be almond oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil to seal in the moisture, and you can find those oils in our silk growth hair oil as well. Also, grapeseed oil is another light oil that works wonders. The weather would be again warmer, and it would be drier and more humid. So these types of conditions can cause, frizziness, drying your hair out. So sealing in that moisture will help combat that frizziness and dryness. Also, using gels for braid outs, twist outs is important, and they're great as well to help fight off the frizziness when you, of course, take your braids and you twist out and let your hair rock. A second thing to add to your hair care routine is co-washing. So we already have a YouTube video out on co-washing if you want to revert back and learn more about it. But just to give you a few tips on co-washing is that co-washing is a clarifying conditioning cleaner. So it helps remove dirt, oil, buildup that's left on your hair. It takes all that away and helps clean your hair and keeps your hair naturally healthy. So instead of shampooing your hair all the time, co-washing is a less harsher cleansing technique that protects and maintains your natural hair's softness and moisture. Now, if you do shampoo your hair every day, then that's a big no-no, especially during this season, since the weather again is a lot warmer, drier, and humid. So shampooing your hair will just make your hair even drier because you're stripping your hair from its natural oils. Instead, use a natural bristle brush and brush your hair well daily from root to end. It will just bring that oil from your scalp down to your ends, which is the oldest part of your hair, and it just keeps your scalp less oily. The last thing that I want to add for switching up your routine is adding more protein treatments and deep conditioning to your hair care routine. So as you may know, we have a protein treatment already called the fermented black rice water, which is one of our popular products and my favorite go-to as well. But there are other protein treatments out there on the internet if you want to do your research and try something new. Since our hair is already made up of a natural protein called keratin, then our hair needs moisture and protein added into your hair regimen. The keratin in our hair care gets, broken down due to manipulation, chemical processes, and even the environment. So the keratin just needs a little pick me up every once in a while from adding extra, protein from protein treatment and moisture. As mentioned in our other videos about our protein treatment, it's best to apply protein treatment to your hair at least once a month. But too much protein added to your hair can actually make your hair drier and frizzier, so it would do the opposite of what we actually want, which is adding more moisture, and we want to get rid of the frizziness or just not have it at all. So that's just the opposite results that we really don't want. So on the safe side, once a month is the best bet. The goal though is to keep the hair super moisturized in order to control frizziness and combat the dry and hot weather, and just maintain the right level of protein in your hair year round. The second tip would be to get yourself a fresh trim. So just starting the season off with a fresh trim, ends may be dead, split, just tired from all that being tucked away for a month. So there's no point keeping that around. And since springtime is really when the new year starts, it's not January, because January a lot of things are dead in nature. But during the springtime, everything is alive and blossoming instead of the winter, like I said. So why not start the new year off with your hair blossoming and fresh, just like your goals, right? Cool. So numero tres. Tip number 3, say no to heat styling and harmful dyeing techniques. Now I have a video on, just heat damage and why adding heat to your routine is just bad for your hair, especially if your hair is natural. But again, for the springtime, you want your hair to breathe. You want your hair to be out. You want to maintain moisture in your hair. So adding more heat to your hair during the season that already have drying effects is a terrible combination. Just terrible. Just boo. Tomatoes, throw it in trash, okay? Not only are you risking your hair of heat damage, like I mentioned in that video, but you are also throwing out that hard work that you put in during the winter. Winter is going right out the window. Might as well be no point of you doing that, okay? As an alternative, protective hairstyles like braids, twists, cornrows can help you maintain your hair and work well during the spring season. Just remember to let your hair breathe a lot more between hairstyles during the winter. Tip number 4, which is my favorite, because a lot of things will be a lot healthier if you stay hydrated. Okay, you want to stay hydrated inside and out. Okay, what you put in your body will show on your skin and on your hair. So if your hair is struggling to stay hydrated, then you yourself may not be hydrated. You need to drink more agua. Drink more water. So the heat can cause a lot of unnecessary health issues that can be prevented if you just drink water. If you just drink a lot of water, okay? Everyone's water intake is different. So it's recommended for you to drink enough water and even a healthy diet in order to avoid dry and brittle hair. If you find drinking water, plain water, to be difficult, then try infusing your water with fruits, limes, or even mint. Adding these properties can also add more vitamins to your body and even your hair. Shoot, I drink coconut water. I love the taste of coconut water. I'm like a fiend for this. This is really good. Refreshing. Again, drink more agua, please, year round. Living a healthy lifestyle is great for your body and also for your hair. And last tip numero 5. Okay, tip 5 is how to prep your winter hair for the warmer months. So in order to benefit from the new routine, you want to first get rid of the gunk that's left on your scalp, that's left on your hair from the heavy products that you added during the winter. So a great go-to is a clarifying mask. So a clarifying mask will help get rid of the buildup from your scalp, from the heavier products that you added, and also freshen your hair up to prepare for the spring. A great go-to clarifying mask that I personally love is the bentonite clay, or aka the Aztec clay mask. So bentonite has been used as an internal cleanser and even a face mask, but this healing clay works wonders on your hair as it removes toxins and even add moisture back to your hair. So I may do a video on how to mix bentonite clay and how to apply it onto your hair in the future, because I personally used it and I love it. It's always my go-to, so why not? But if you decide to use bentonite clay, you want to first mix the bentonite clay with water, and can even add essential oils into the mix. The essential oils that you want to add can either be tea tree oil or lavender oil. So you mix that mixture up, and you want to continue to mix it until all the lumps and clumps are out and you have a smooth mud looking texture. And then you want to apply this mixture onto wet hair and leave it on your hair for at least 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse off, and then you can style your hair. So that's it, everyone, for the tips going to springtime. So say goodbye again to your winter routine and say hello to spring, hello to the sun. It feels great. I love it. It's also great for your health, but also for your attitude. It's hard to stay mad in the sun. Anyways, if you like the video, please like the button down below. Please leave your comments, share it, subscribe, all the positive things. This will help us as a business, but also reach more people and just help them learn on how to have healthier hair. Okay. Also, what is your springtime routine? Let us know down in the comments, and we will see you next Saturday. Bye.